Hey there, it's me, Kathy. We're gonna play. And the other day I was defrosting my freezer and I had to clean it out, and I found these beautiful lamb pieces on the bone that I had bought at the Mediterranean market a while back. And we are gonna do a couple things with them. But the first thing I'm gonna do is to cook them in the Instant Pot. And then we're gonna use the meat for some other recipes. So follow along and stay tuned. We are going to begin with some bacon fat, or you can use oil or whatever kind of fat you'd like. And we're going to put the Instant Pot on the saute setting. And when it is nice and hot and that fat is melted, we're going to sear these pieces of lamb. Okay, the fat is ready to go, and these pieces are big. I had no idea there was this much meat in there. So we're gonna probably have to do them in batches. Sear them on all sides. And season with some salt and pepper. Minced dried onion. Freeze-dried chives. And some freeze-dried mint. And then it'll be time to continue. Okay, our lamb is nicely seared on the outside. There are still some red pieces that didn't touch the bottom. And now we're going to deglaze this pot with a little red wine. Incorporate those seasonings. Kelly's talking. And then we're going to continue on. Okay, now we're getting ready to cook them. We are going to throw in some, I mixed beef and chicken stock together to make a light broth. We might need a little more in there because we want these to be covered, but a little Worcestershire sauce. I'm going to throw in a little more broth. We're going to just mix these around to make sure all the seasonings are well distributed. And looks like we're falling apart over here already. And we're not even cooked yet. So now we're going to put our Instant Pot onto the meat/stew setting. And that's high pressure for 45 minutes. And we're gonna lock on the lid. It's that cute little noise, and here we go. And we'll see what they look like when they're done. Our timer has gone off and our pressure has subsided, and our lamb pieces are falling off the bone. Tender, and breaks right up. And now we're going to take them out of the liquid, and we are going to save this liquid because I have a couple of ideas about what to do with these delicious tender meaty pieces, and one of them involves stock. So here we go. Here's our cooked lamb shanks or lamb pieces, and the meat is falling off the bone, and some of those bones are really small, like this, and some of them are really, really small, like that. I found floating around in the broth, and like that too. But when this meat is cool enough to handle, I'm going to remove it from the bones, and like I say, I have a couple of ideas, so you'll see them when they happen. I have removed the bones, and it's a pretty substantial yield here, so I think I'm going to be able to get a couple of dishes out of these guys. So here we go.